Welcome to our news updates. According to a leading geopolitical analyst, the United States will likely react with its own power if reports that China plans to build a spy base on Cuba are true. Before we continue, please support us by clicking on the subscription button and turn on the notification bell for more reliable updates. China and Cuba have reached a multi-billion-dollar deal that will see Beijing build an advanced wiretapping station on the Caribbean island, according to a Wall Street Journal report on Thursday. Tensions between China and the United States remain high as the world's two largest economies clash over Taiwan, the South China Sea, human rights and espionage. In February, an American F-22 fighter jet shot down a Chinese surveillance balloon off the coast of South Carolina after it headed east across North America. The Wall Street Journal said it spoke to the United States officials who found their information about Beijing building a spy base on Cuba compelling, and noted that it would allow the Chinese to trace information about signals, including phone calls, emails and satellite transmissions, over a wide range of the southwestern United States. Asked by Newsweek about the accuracy of the information, a State Department official said, "We cannot speak to this specific report. We are well aware, and we have spoken about it on several occasions, of the efforts of the People's Republic of China to invest in infrastructure around the world that could have military purposes, even in this hemisphere. We are monitoring it closely, taking measures to counter it, and remain confident that we will be able to meet all our commitments of security at home, in the region, and around the world." Alan Mendoza, executive director of the Henry Jackson Society, a London-based security think tank, told Newsweek some U.S. response is likely if the reports are correct. He said, "While this does not herald a modern Cuban Missile Crisis, no country would spend billions on such a bold and provocative move, placing a spy facility on the doorstep of a competitor, without fully understanding the consequences of such a decision. Draw U.S. attention to the seriousness with which China is trying to undermine its global primacy, and will likely lead to increased tensions between the two powers like the United States responds with its own power movement to restore the balance." In 1962, the Kennedy administration placed Cuba in a naval quarantine in response to the stationing of Soviet ballistic missiles on the island, raising fears of open warfare. The USSR agreed to withdraw its missiles, and a few months later the United States missiles were also removed from Turkey. In early June, a Chinese warship passed within 150 meters of a U.S. destroyer in the Taiwan Strait, with the U.S. Navy's Indo-Pacific Command saying the Beijing vessel executed dangerous maneuvers near of the USS Chenghuan. James Stavridis, former Supreme Allied Commander of NATO Europe, described the incident as unprofessional and provocative behavior on the part of the Chinese, adding, "Wars start with incidents like this." Thanks for watching. Let us know your view in the comment section below.